The whole 60 minutes tonight.
Yeah, it was a great job by the guys. I think we had a very good effort tonight, and we got a couple of key goals right at the beginning to kind of get us on the right track.
Is that the most complete game you guys have had offensively and defensively this season?
Since I've been here to win 5-0, I think we played very well defensively. We really didn't give up much, and we were getting a lot of chances. So since I've been here, I think it was the best all-around game we've played.
How's your comfort level going with playing at this level now?
It's good. I think I've just kind of adjusted and made my adjustments that I need to make, and I figured, playing with those guys, the game or leg one, and here at the game gets a lot more easy out there. So feeling good.
Describe that first goal you got.
I went out to my point man and got in the shot lane and hit my toe and went over him, and I just kind of I saw the puck and I just kind of beat him wide and went on the goaltender and went to my forehand, put it in.
Thank you.
2 more points, and now we got to put it behind us and get ready for Saturday.
Like the way the youngsters have a lot of it.
Yeah, he's playing extremely well, playing with confidence and having fun out there and using his body to his advantage and using his skills to his advantage. So it's been a pleasure playing with him. It's a lot of fun.
You idea what Harding was doing in the ball?
I have no idea. He just wasn't in. I just looked up quick and he just wasn't there. And then I just fired it in the net. I don't know what he was doing.
I know that goal under a minute there. Kind of, did you feel the momentum coming out? Even though they didn't have a lot of momentum, feel kind of.
Yeah, that was a good big goal for us, especially near the end of the period. It gave us that little extra boost we needed to come out into the second and just carry over the game. And like I said earlier, we played a lot better in the second and third with the lead compared to the last few games that we played. So that's a definite plus. But we got another task Saturday, and it's just going to be just as hard.
Thanks, Jason.
Yeah.
You're starting to get comfortable with the new line combinations that you've got going?
Yeah, it was great. We created a ton out there tonight. We could have had a few more goals. Playing with these two has been great. Willie has really come into his own in the last little bit, and he's playing like a veteran player and playing with confidence, and it's been a pleasure playing with him.
Thank you.
But guys kept pushing for the full 60 minutes, so that was one of the more solid games we played this year.
2 shutouts in a week, too. Keep kind of what you've been saying. You've been feeling good lately?
Yeah. I think it goes hand in hand with the team. We've been playing well as a team too, so that's part of the reason too. Obviously, and personally, I've been feeling good during this stretch.
They had 9 shots in the first and just 4 in the second and third. Did you kind of feel the air coming out of their game after the first?
Yeah, I think so. After the first period, first period was kind of tight period. It was both teams had scoring chances, and we got those goals, and it took wind out of them a little bit, and we didn't let up after that. We kept going and kept pushing the game. So that was a really good job.
Do you think Arnott's goal was the key to really taking the steam out of their game? Less than a minute there in the first.
I think so. That was, and then we had a couple really big penalty kills. That's beginning of the end of the second period and beginning of third period. That was also a really big thing for us.
Which was a tougher game, tonight's game where you had very little shots
Sorry?
on you? Which was a tougher game, tonight's game or Tuesday's game? Is a matter of having a lot of shots?
Well, probably physically Tuesday's game is tougher, but these games sometimes. Tonight it was, guys made it easy for me. They had some chances, and it gets easier when you make those saves, and but when you give up a 1 goal and then you don't get any shots, that it gets hard. But when you're playing for the shutout, it's easier. There's obviously good prize kind of when you at the end of the game.
It's a pretty good time to get hot 4 games in a row for you guys just when you start to need to make a run to the playoffs. Huh?
Yeah, absolutely. I think this team has really probably lately played probably as well as we've played all year, and it's good timing obviously, and that tells a lot about our guys and the way we've been preparing these games after the break, and we've been kind of it just tells that everybody realizes how big these games are, and if we want to make the playoffs, there's no nights off, there's no so-called easy games or anything like that. So that's a good thing that we keep going.
At this point, are you more focused on moving up to the 6th position as opposed to?
Yeah, I think that's easier when you try to catch somebody and good job, buddy. When you try to catch somebody rather than just trying to hold on to your position, it's sometimes when you start looking back and you might get a little nervous, or are they gonna catch us or no? So I think we just have to focus on catching other teams